It's all over for Rangers and the coefficients as the last Scottish team gets eliminated in Europe by Benfica. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. And Rangers are now out of Europe. They will not be going to Dublin after a 1-0 defeat at Ibrox tonight against Benfica. And a close game that probably could have went either way. You look at the stats, it was relatively close. Rangers had a lot more possession, but Benfica probably had a bit more quality up front. They got the only goal of the game thanks to Rafael de Silva. Rangers tried up until the last whistle. I mean, they were going for it. They were putting balls into the box. They were looking like they could create an opportunity, but that opportunity just never really came. There was like a half chance towards the end where Roof almost got on a ball that may have been offside. I'm not entirely sure. It was past the post, but Roof was inches away for getting something on it. Would it have counted or not? Not entirely sure, but Rangers tried, they kept going, couldn't get the win. I predicted Rangers to win 2-1, though. I think I was going more with my heart and the fact I wanted the Scottish team to win and represent Scotland and boost the coefficients. Overall, looking at it, though, Benfica do have the more quality players, despite how good Rangers have been this season under Clement. Benfica have game winners. They have the quality players. They have the players that can just make moments happen, and I'm not surprised that they have won. But I think Rangers will improve under Clement in Europe. I think next season they will go at it again, and I don't think they're going to be good enough for the Champions League. I don't think any Scottish team is going to be good enough for the Champions League. But I can see Rangers regularly making a go in the Europa League, and I see no reason why every year Rangers cannot be getting late and going far in the Europa League. So, I mean, it wasn't enough tonight, this year, but, I mean, they were close, 3-2 on aggregate by Benfica. It's not the worst result in the world. Now, can't really talk too much about the game because I missed, like, the first 75 minutes of it. Unfortunately, I have a 9 to 5. I live a bum life, therefore I didn't get to see the entire game. I've tried to patch through Big Stevie Cool, but I don't think he's took the result too well. I don't know, maybe he's hanged himself or something. He was expecting Rangers to win tonight. He was expecting Rangers to go to Dublin. Obviously, it's no played out that way, and yeah, there's no response for him, so he's went AWOL, and I can't get him on the line here, so that kind of sucks. So what can I talk about? I can talk about the last 10 minutes. I mean, Rangers kept pumping the ball forward. Couldn't get that chance. You know, they were looking for one opportunity, and you know, Silva was doing decent things when he had the ball at his feet. He did look dangerous, but I felt like anytime Rangers got the ball forward, they were always being crowded out. Benfica were marking them tight, defending well, and it just that one great chance, that one good chance, that one clear opportunity, goal scoring chance that you need, just never really fell Rangers' way. You know, they would keep launching the ball up. They would get half chances, but nothing really more than that. And yeah, unfortunately, they couldn't get the equaliser, and it sucks. It really sucks that they're out of Europe. I think Scotland now are going to lose their guaranteed Champions League group stage spot. I know next season we go into the league format of the Champions League, but yeah, I think after that, Scotland will, the winner of the Scottish Premiership from now on, not this season, but next season and going forward, I believe that they will now need to qualify again to get into the proper stages of the Champions League, which kind of sucks because it's been a nice little bonus having the winners of the Scottish Premiership automatically going into Europe. And then the third place as well, the last few seasons, whoever finishes third or whoever wins the Scottish Cup has been directly guaranteed at least a spot in the Europa Conference League. Now, I don't know, due to the coefficient, are we still going to get that? I think we're going to be overtaken by Czech Republic. So, I mean, it depends on how Czech Republic results go. I know Sparta Prague have been beaten. Hopefully, their other teams got beat as well. But, yeah, disappointing. Disappointing for Rangers. Disappointing for Scotland. Disappointing for the coefficients. I mean, it was a winnable game. It was a winnable tie. But I think you have to accept that Benfica are just slightly better than Rangers. And the probability was that Benfica were going to win this tie. And that's what's happened. You know, it was a close tie, 3-2, not a lot in it. But at the end of the day, who was the better team over both legs? I mean, first leg, I thought Benfica, you know, they were the better side. Rangers did really well, and Rangers were unlucky. The two goals Rangers conceded in the first tie, they shouldn't have conceded. The penalty, for me, was a joke. Should never have been a penalty. And then the corner goal's an own goal. I mean, what can you do about that? Not a lot. So, despite Benfica I think edging the first game, their 2 goals were lucky. So, I mean, Rangers, in the end, probably have been a little bit hard done by. Either way, it's a 50-50 game, I think. Could have went either way, and unfortunately, it's went the way of Benfica. So that's it. Rangers out of Europe now. Get to concentrate on domestic football. That quadruple search now becomes a treble search, and I think they've got a good chance of doing it. Unfortunately, I do believe they probably will beat Hearts in the Scottish Cup, and then I think they will win the league as well. So it's looking like Rangers are going to at least do a double. I think they'll win the league. I'm beginning to not see any way for Celtic to come back in that. They just don't look very good right now. Scottish Cup, one-off games. I mean, anyone could win it. The 4 teams remaining are pretty good. Well, outside of Aberdeen, sorry, they're shite. But yeah, I mean, anyone can win the Scottish Cup, but Rangers are definitely favourites for it. So they're favourites for the Scottish Cup, favourites for the league. And if Clermont does manage to secure a treble, I mean, it's crazy because trebles in recent years, because Celtic won so many in a row, I don't think people really value them as much as they did back in the day. But winning trebles is a rare thing, it's a great achievement. Just because Celtic won 4 in a row, it almost like devalued it a little bit, because Celtic got so accustomed to winning trebles, and it almost felt like when Celtic didn't win a treble, they'd failed. I mean, that's not the case. Winning a treble does not happen a lot, especially when you're a brand new manager and you come into a Rangers team that's struggling and 8 points behind the league leaders. So, I mean, if Clermont can come in and win a treble in his first season, then he has to go down, in my opinion, as one of the best Rangers managers of all time, just purely for doing that, because it's like I said, winning trebles are hard. They're hard when you're established at a club and you've built your own team. Clermont's came in and he's basically only been there, 5 months, and he's already in the running, and the likelihood is I think he probably will go on and win a treble, if not at least a double. So yeah, you know what, it wasn't Rangers' night tonight, but Clermont's been great for Rangers. Rangers have been great under Clermont, so I mean, it is what it is. Benfica get the victory, and yeah, Scotland next year, we'll get them 5 teams in Europe again. We'll go at it once more, and hopefully we can bring a European trophy back to Scotland. I don't know what competition it's going to be, and I don't know what club's going to do it, but yeah, I think we're improving. I mean, that's Rangers now. They're regular team. They're a regular team in the Europa League now. You look at the Europa League and you think of Rangers. They're a team that you expect to get out the group stages. They're a team that you expect to get to like the quarterfinals. So hopefully they can continue doing that, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Beanfog Football. Like I said, couldn't get Big Stevie Cool on here. He has he's kicked the bucket, man. He's no happy. So will he be back? I don't know. Will he ever upload again? I don't know. He probably maybe he'll wait till Rangers win the league. But yeah, right now he's not having it. So kind of get his thoughts on the game. Is what it is. Sucked for Rangers tonight, but I'm sure they'll come back better next year. So yeah, anyway, no surrender, as Rangers would say, I guess. And that's it, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and until next time, peace.